Okay, here they're asking us to find the y-intercept of the tangent line to the ellipse at the given point. So remember, when we want to find the equation of a tangent line, we must first find the slope of that tangent line. And the slope of the tangent line is found by finding the derivative. So that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to find the derivative of this ellipse. So I've got the derivative of x squared is 2x, and the derivative of 5y squared is going to be 10y times dy dx equals the derivative of 1 is 0. So we have 10y dy dx equals negative 2x. Divide both sides by 10y. dy dx, in general, I'm going to reduce that while I can, is negative x over 5y. So that's the slope anywhere on the ellipse. We want the slope at this particular point. So I'm going to put the 1/4 in for x and the square root of 3 over 4 in for y. So I get the opposite of 1/4 divided by 5 times the square root of 3 over 4. And that's the same thing as negative 1/4 times 4 over 5 times the square root of 3. So the slope of the line at that particular point is negative 1 over 5 times the square root of 3. So now I'm going to go back to what I learned in Algebra 1. And I'm going to say y minus the y value equals the slope times x minus the x value. To find the y-intercept, I'm going to need to put a 0 in for x. So rather than put this into slope-intercept form, I might as well just put that 0 in for x now and see what happens. So we'll have y minus the square root of 3 over 4 equals negative 1 over 5 times the square root of 3 times, well, 0 minus 1/4 is negative 1/4. So we'll have y minus the square root of 3 over 4 equals 1 over 20 times the square root of 3. I'll add the square root of 3 over 4 to both sides. And then I'm going to have to get a common denominator. So I'm going to multiply this by 5 times the square root of 3. 5 times the square root of 3. And I get 1 over 20 times the square root of 3 plus, that's going to be 5 times 3 is 15 over 20 times the square root of 3. And that's going to be 16 over 20 times the square root of 3. I'll reduce that to be 4 over 5 times the square root of 3. And I'll look for that to be my answer. If that's not my answer, then they're likely going to be looking for me to rationalize the denominator. 4 times the square root of 3 over 15 would be the y-intercept, and that's given as the 0 for x, because that's what we put in for x, comma, 4 times the square root of 3 over 15. That's our y-intercept of our tangent line to the ellipse at that given point.